Salutations everyone, my name is FoodCat, and welcome back to Clock Tower 3. So before I get into the information on what happened in the last part, I have added a widescreen patch, so now the gameplay doesn't look stretched anymore. Though the quality is not in HD, so I'm going to try to figure that out. So in the last part, we saved May's spirit, and she reunited with her father. We met a brand new character named Dennis, and now we're going to Alyssa's grandfather's room because we have the key for his room. Apparently he goes by the name Dick. So I do know what to do up until trying to figure out the grandfather clock. So there's some winding keys there. That's why I had to figure out what I needed to do. I was recording this earlier. Oh my gosh. Like, you really do need to have a knee-jerk reaction when it comes to these camera angles. But we had to interact with this first. There's a scribbled note. The keys to the mystery of time lie behind you. What could that mean? There are some old books to one side. Book of Entities, number 1. Entities have existed in the Roman realm since Roman days. These beings have been known to possess innocent humans, imbuing them with utter ruthlessness and cruelty, and often driving the possessed to vicious acts of murder. In such cases, executing the murderer does not break the circle of evil. The possessed is resurrected to continue its bloodthirsty mission. Those who are thus controlled by entities are known as subordinates. When a subordinate kills a human, they take nourishment from the victim's soul, and their powers grow. Subordinates may acquire an infinite amount of power in this manner. It follows then that subordinates are sustained by human misery and suffering. Only certain humans are equipped to fight entities, and their subordinates, the rooters, who are always young women in their teens, have been battling against these shadowy enemies for hundreds of years. Their war is likely to continue for many years to come. So, just from the video, at the get-go, you all know that Alyssa is a rooter, and we were doing the boss fights, like, you know, we've already fought off one of the subordinates. We're gonna go ahead and get out of this now. My throat hurts already, wow.
Entities? Brooders? Teenage girls who stand against the forces of darkness?
Did you find anything in there, Alyssa? What's that? Entity? What's an entity? And the Ruders?
So it wasn't a dream.
You cracked the code, Sherlock.
You want to look for your mother? But she was in a car, remember? She could be anywhere by now.
She's nearby. I can tell.
What do you mean?
It doesn't matter. Just go home.
Let me help you. Just the two of us. It'll be like the old days.
That was a long time ago.
Well, I might as well help you. There's nothing to do at home. I'm alone in the house until my sister comes back anyway.
You mean Linda? Isn't she travelling?
Yeah. She's working as a nurse at a refugee camp in Africa. In her last letter, she said she won't be back for at least another 6 months, so I'm free to babysit, walk dogs, look for missing mothers.
Okay. You can check upstairs while I look downstairs.
Yes, boss. Hey, one more thing. Isn't it your birthday tomorrow?
Huh? My birthday?
See? Even after all this time, I still remember. What's the matter?
Oh, nothing. Now check upstairs, will you?
You can count on me, partner.
Partner. Well, it's your funeral, Dennis. So we gotta go get the winding keys now. Right back here. There is something hidden behind the picture frame. Winding keys. And now we can go ahead and go to Nancy's room. But before we do that, we gotta do the sentimental item for the apparition that was inside that room that was restricted from part 1. These camera angles, I can just never get used to them. Wait until I play Silent Hill. I'm gonna do terrible. The controls are gonna be worse, that's the thing. This is only like, what, 2002? Silent Hill was like in the 90s. So we gotta do holy water. The specter arises, and I gotta back up. And go across, and go in. A dead body in place in here, of all places. One of the lodgers? Phew, what a stink. I'm sure it's odorous, but we're gonna go ahead and throw the lavender water on him. It's strange that this is a sentimental item. Alright, so he gave me a sigil stone. Sweet. Now I have no further use for this room. We'll go out and through here. Nancy's room, and we got to take down the photo because there's another photo behind this one, which clearly depicts the grandfather clock. So my guess is that I have to put it on that exact time. So we'll go ahead and interact with this. Yeah, it's on a different time, so winding keys might just work on this clock. Yes. It tells you exactly what to do. Okay, so we gotta do right, maybe? No, that looks off. That looks off even more. He'll get there eventually. We just gotta wait, right? I'm just gonna keep turning the big hand. Okay, there we go. Sweet. And now secret passage. Yeah. I mean, it's kind of the only thing that would happen when it comes to messing with the grandfather clock. It's just like, what's that game? Nun Massacre. Portal squares. Drawing the portal square as instructed is the only beginning. Remember, the portal square must be thoroughly purified with holy water until it has been sufficiently charged with energy for full effect. Only when the square is infused with light may the practitioner expect any groundbreaking results. Alright. So... this thing? One more time. They said thoroughly. Oh man, I gotta refill soon. I used up most of it. Giving me some insufficiency. Lavender water. Sweet. How much do I even have left? I only have one? Really? You know, it's funny because in part 1 I said I'm never gonna use lavender water. Here I am using all of it. Okay, so here's a fountain. Go ahead and refill. And obviously, might as well save as well. And now we're heading to this area because there's nowhere else to go. Clearly an apparition, but also a teddy bear. A sentimental item, of course. Oh, get off! I throw my holy water on you. That was uncool. There's something over there. Is that a candy cane? Can I check that out? Well, I can't now. Another ghost. Wait, why is there two different color ghosts? The inside of the car is scorched and blackened. A crushed box in the boot. Was it a present being delivered? I don't know. But I guess that's where this teddy bear comes in place. This one's a woman. Have they all been women so far? Sigil stone. I still don't know what those do. We'll take attack on your behalf just once. Well, in your case, it's gonna be twice. Let's go through here. Hopefully we run into our serial killer soon. I don't want this to be like a Hebatutinous video like it was in part 1. Actually, no, we dealt with the killer in part 1. We just didn't, like, fight him or anything. Probably gonna be the same case here. Is that our killer? Is that Sendaisu?
Who are you? What are you doing here? Answer me! What's that? What's that? What's going on? Mother, where have you got to?
He's blind.
Say something. Mother.
Yeah, that's why he's using a bell and his eyes are bleeding. So he's just using his senses. Do I still have to be obtrusive? Or avoid being obtrusive? I don't know why I just said that. He's not here anymore. I'm surprised he didn't threaten me. Where am I? I don't even know where I'm at. It's too dark. I don't know where I'm walking to. Oh, here we go. What? I don't recall this hallway. I'm pretty sure I just walked back. Or maybe I didn't. I don't know. It's hard to follow the layout.
Albert, where on earth have you got to? I've been waiting for you, waiting. Albert, is that you?
What? There's like so many shambolic scenes so far. Can I go back in? An unseen force is holding it closed. Okay. I guess we'll go through here then. It's locked and will not open. Huh. Well, I haven't been through this hallway before. Yeah, I bet it's a specter. One that's a bit more atypical. Or maybe it's a normal one, but they can all have this ability. Or did she die? I don't know what's going on right now. Through here. It's locked. Terrific. Through here. No serial killer, just a lot of apparitions so far. I guess that should have been the case with part 3. Albert's diary. 13th November, Percy from the baker gave me the name of the good optometrist in London. It's been 7 years now since Mum lost her sight, and though she tries to appear cheerful, it's difficult to watch her grow old. Perhaps the doctor can do something to help her. It will be expensive. I wonder if my savings will be enough. 16th November. Yesterday, a relative of ours, named John Hay, came asking if he could stay with us. He was very cordial, but I can't help think that there is something calculated about him. I said as much to Mother, who scolded me for judging a book by its cover. I suppose she's right. Blood is thicker than water, as they say. Well, I mean, being cordial seems to be enough for me, if I were to accept someone. 21st November, I have been hearing strange noises late at night for the last 3 days or so. I hear that a team of burglars have been striking homes in the area. I must remember to lock all the doors and windows at night. but you should be doing that regardless. He's insecure in the wrongest times. I'm a little concerned for Albert now. Where are I? There are books about toys and machines. So this is Albert's room then. I mean, that should have been obvious. It was his diary. The vase holds a moonflower. Looks like it can be turned. Turn it? Yes. Turn in which direction? Clearly north? These are some really rudimentary puzzles so far. I don't know, like, what age range they're, like, going for with these games, but I feel like even a child can figure this out. The ladder goes down. Climb down? Yes. What room is this? Is this what we were closed in before? Oh, there's 2 items. Let me get one of these. Half-heart pendant. Oh no, Inspector! Kitchen key! Sweet! That has to open up one of the locked doors. Where am I? Oh my gosh, let go of me. It's too dark for me to tell. This is aggravating. I don't know what door to go to. It won't open. Cut that out. Oh, thanks. That helps. I couldn't see where I was going. I need to turn up the brightness for this game. There we go. My goodness. That is the worst. This room? Oh yeah, this is the one that was locked before. Before we went upstairs. Did Alyssa just spawn again? News reporter's memo. Found the important clue to Rand's murder. We'll go back to the house to investigate and gather info. Got a feeling about this. It will be the biggest scoop in Fleet Street. A newspaper clipping is sandwiched between the pages of the notepad. Serial killer Hay meets grisly end. So I guess you should judge a book by its cover in this case. 11th May 1962, West Sussex. John Hay, the serial killer on the run since early last year, has been found dead at a metal plating works. Hay is held responsible for the cold-blooded murder of several passengers, with whom he robbed before placing the bodies in a container of sulfuric acid, thus disposing of the evidence. The acid used in the crime was stolen, leading the police to place factories in the area with stocks of sulfuric acid under surveillance. The suspect appeared at a plating factory in Horsham, and a struggle ensued. Hay lost his balance and fell from a platform into a vat of acid. I said pad. Ironically, meeting the same end as his victims. And now, he is out there to eradicate me as a subordinate. So soon we have to go watch out for him. These stories are reminding me a lot like, Spooky's House of Jump Scares. Oh, this is the thing that I wanted to interact with before. Oh, I can barely bear to look. There's a heart-shaped pendant in its hand. Oh, okay, so that's when this should be news. And that was the red ghost. Now they can stop with their heinous provocations. Visibility band. How many do I have of those? I'm out of lavender water. I should like put in a cheat code to add in more lavender water. Wait, is there even like a cheat code option in this? I know with like PlayStation 2 games they do have that mode. Oh, there's a cutscene. Nancy?
Mum?
Yeah. I believe she's dead. She has like 97% opacity going right now. Alright, what is this right here? Dick's desk key. Alright. Are we going back then? Alright, let's do this. There's all of a sudden music playing in this house now. Is there like evil spirits in this? Reminds me a lot like Clock Tower now with this music. Oh no, maybe it's because it's nighttime. Okay. I guess... You know, I still want to go try out the desk key. Then we'll save. Not quite finished yet. I'm gonna try to do 10 more minutes of gameplay, or to a point where we meet the serial killer. I want to at least meet the serial killer because that's what we did in part 1. Trying to stick with the pattern here. Book of Entities number 2. In order to defeat... Oh my gosh. In order to defeat a subordinate, the murdered soul, which acts as its energy source, must be healed. To instigate the healing process, a sentimental item belonging to that person must be obtained, and if and when this item has been found, the Rooter power is boosted temporarily. The Rooter portal square appears, and within is found the sacred weapon necessary to vanquish the subordinate. Yes, we know that already. There's something in there. A mask. That's what it is. You want B to be a good Samaritan and put it back to where it was? It looks like a mask used to hang here. Sure. Is this gonna open up a secret passageway too? Oh my gosh. Like, you can see the lines. It's not even a secret passageway. Oh no, it's a secret room. Something in here? A huge treasure box just for film. Okay. Is that grandfather's writing? 2nd February 1978.
The Rooter who battle the entities are scattered all over Europe. We, the Hamiltons, are also of Rooter stock. Of this lineage I am proud. The Rooter blood is passed down to females. My wife, Francesca, was a Rooter. In my naive youth, I did not believe any of it. I denied the presence of entities and Rooters alike, preferring to believe that it was all just an old wives' tale. But then I found the Book of Entities, and Nancy began to sharpen her Rooter powers. I finally opened my eyes to the truth and began my research into the subject.
13th August 1984.
Powers first appear in a young woman's early teens and peak at age 15. The powers then gradually diminish, usually disappearing entirely by the age of 20. For generations, the women of the Hamilton clan have spent their teens fighting against subordinates for the Rooter cause, before marrying in their 20s in order to produce the next generation of Rooters. Nancy is already 18. Her Rooter powers are dwindling rapidly, and it is almost time for her to pass the job on to the next female. We Hamiltons think of our Rooter blood as something of which to be proud, as well as a responsibility that must be taken very seriously. I am sad to give my beloved Nancy to another man, but it must be done. I will watch her marry with a broken heart. Another Ruder has been born to the Hamilton household, my first grandchild. I chose for her the name Alyssa. She is bright and lively, perhaps even a little strong-willed, and yet appears somehow wise beyond her years. I pray she will grow strong and healthy, and will fulfill her obligation as a noble Ruder.
A Ruder family. So, I am a Ruder. It's in my blood.
Yeah, I figured that. Oh, I guess she didn't know. Dramatic irony.
Leave it to me, Grandpa. I have the same Ruder strain in my blood as my mother. I can save Dorothy and Albert. Then and only then will I be able to leave this nightmare and see my mum again. I'm sure that's the way, isn't it?
I'm very curious about this grandfather. It sounds as if he loathes Alyssa's father. She hasn't seen her father before? And her grandfather's the one that gave her the name? Something tells me something bad has happened to the father. We're gonna go ahead and save now. I gotta change my battery. I felt like I've spent most of part 3 already, but as I said, I'm gonna try to expand the gameplay because it feels hebatutinous right now. I don't feel like I've done enough. I need to see the killer, which we haven't seen any. We only seen specters, so gonna catch a break for a bit and then catch you guys back. I have returned, and I decided not to show the gameplay where I'm ambling through Nancy's room. That would be a bunkum, so we gotta go into this room now. I'm hearing some staticky sounds through my headphones right now. I don't know why that's happening, but we gotta use the film on this corpse. Hopefully the sound's not part of the gameplay. This must be a photograph from the crime scene. You can't really see the suspect in it. I wonder if the person who took the photograph ended up a victim as well. That is a high possibility. Well, I guess it really depends how deleterious the killer is. There is another photograph. It's a photograph of an open door with a hidden switch. Is that one of the doors in this house? Possibly. I do recall one more door being locked, so I guess we'll check that out. Where is the door? I can't see the door anywhere. Is this it? Yes, it is. Still have not turned up the brightness, but I don't even know if there is an option for that. This door. Oh, here we go. Must be around here. What's making that noise? Press the switch. Yes. Alright. So, let's go down here. A bathroom. It's filthy. Well, okay then. Mrs. Flubdub. You always have to say something that really doesn't matter. But here we go. Yeah, we'll go ahead and save. Now we're heading upstairs, and we'll see what they have out here. It must be locked from the other side. Let's check here next. Okay. There's something right there, but what's on this side? Items that fall that could easily get me killed.
Are you here, Albert?
Mother, what are you doing? I told you you shouldn't wander around outside by yourself.
I came to tell you that dinner's ready. And I told you that you don't need to be worried about me. Your old mother may have dicky eyes, but she's not on her last legs yet. You just concentrate on your work. Anyway, what is it you're making this time? Some new toy that'll have the local kids agog, I bet.
Actually, I've been busy making this.
Albert, what's this?
Winter's coming, and I don't want you catching cold, wandering around outside. I've been making this in my spare time. How is it? Warm enough?
It's lovely. So warm and soft. Thank you. Thank you so much.
That's enough playing happy families. You make me sick.
Does something abrupt always have to happen? It was such a heartwarming moment, too. Wow. Whoever was raising this person, I kinda feel bad for them. He's a wrecking ball. Am I next? I bet there's gonna be a chasing sequences through this.
Join them. I hear the acid's lovely.
You hear the acid's lovely. You were in it. You should know yourself. You had experience in it. Oh, let's use this. Well, okay. Let's go ahead and go downstairs now. I'm curious as to what's over here. Is that Dorothy Shaw? Let's see. You got fans. The giant fan is turning. I could get through if I could only turn it off. Says control. I could turn the boat if I had the right tools. Oh yeah, that's right. Okay, so Albert's room has a toolbox. I don't know if I showed that in the gameplay, but I'm gonna have to find a way to open that up, and I have to go, I don't know, I guess look for a key for it. But we gotta go back in here and get the item. What is back here? Yes, that one. Invisibility band. Terrific. Now we'll go through here. This is where they have died. There's something here. Oh, a key? Oh, sweet! The toolbox key. But where are their bodies? I don't see them, so I'm just gonna go back. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and save before anything else happens. Bad time to save, but it's whatever. You're right there. Hey, get off of me. That never gets old. And I'm just hearing it for the second time, too. Up here. Are you kidding me? Okay, this is bad. Oh my gosh. You're serious. Okay, we can go back. We can go back. Oh, Alyssa, you can make it. Through here. No lavender water, this is ridiculous. Okay, we gotta use... Oh no, you just automatically interact with it, just do it. And I'm gonna go down that ladder, and then we'll be good to go from there. Hopefully. Oh, camera angles, you killing me so much. Wowee. Ooh, that was a close one. I almost got a game over for the third time.
There she is.
Oh, you got down here quick. We'll just walk this way. Oh my gosh, these camera angles. Okay. We're out of there. That was a close call. Like, where's the lavender water when I need it? It's very limited in this game.
There she is.
Oh, shut it. Where are you? Oh, right there? Okay. Oh my gosh. We can go down here now. Get the stupid tool to get into the fan. Okay. Yes. I'm gonna have to interact with it as fast as possible. Hopefully it's right around the corner. Yes, it is. Woo boy. Wow, that voice crack, but wow. Alright. Oh my gosh. How about invisibility band then? I haven't used this once. Okay, I don't think he knows that I went through. Hopefully. Can the butterflies attack me? Oh no, you flip off, you specter. This game is the worst with enemies. Oh yeah, let's save. Does he know I'm here? I guess I should have looked for a place to save first. Or not to save, but... Oh yeah, go to that, go to that. What is that?
I found you.
I guess you could say that was a shocker. Oh my gosh! Why aren't there more of these? I've been looking for those everywhere. And what is this? Daughter's letter. Oh, I'm not gonna read it? Well, okay, I'm gonna save one more time, but I'm not gonna stay here. Something tells me I'm not safe. I'm pretty sure he just swooned. That's it. Nothing more. He will come back up eventually. Or if I go in and out of the door. You know what, let's just move on. I know I'm like way past my game time, but I want to see what's further between this game. Downstairs? I can't do anything from here. Through here. Sweet. At least I have one lavender bottle. That was crazy though. I was already at the max meter. I got time to just like sit there and calm down. So that was fortunate. Absolutely providential. Alright. Can't believe we're doing these catwalks again. Okay. So that just happened. What if the water was acid? That'd be the worst. Oh. I thought it was the killer. The acid feels much better. Okay, so what's his deal? It's the corpse of a man. He must have drowned here, but he's covered in what looks like burn marks. Sentimental item? No matter what corpse you're going to, you always have to check on this. There's just like very little corpses out there. Oh, he left an item. Binding arrow. Huh. Is this one of the arrows that they told me that I have to limit myself on? I don't know how powerful it is, but I'll keep it in check until the very end. Wait, it respawned. Okay, who's ever doing this? You are so nefarious. I'm gonna go to this one. I mean, you can just, like, hold on to the fence, you know? You at least have something to grip on. Is that just one? Am I walking on it? Yes, I am. Get on! Oh my gosh! You are the worst, Alyssa. Move faster. There we go. You should have done that the first time. Insufferable harlot. It's an alligator! No, it's the killer. Yeah, it's the killer. Footsteps.
I found you!
Well, good for you. Let's go through here. This guy. Oh my gosh. Wow! I already have to use it? I feel like I need to implement a cheat at this point. Got your back this time, Alyssa. I don't see what the point is. I need to go back. Like, why would I go through that for no reason? Alright, I'll go through here. How about that? And then I can calm down, right? And it's not like he can just randomly spawn here. He seems too well poised to go through this. I'm just following through pragmatically, okay? I'm pretty sure he's just gonna spawn there somehow. For me, this is gonna be my hiding spot. Alright, the panic meter is looking sufficient, but in the end it's not really gonna matter because we're about to go into a boss fight. Still, I'm still exuded with paranoia, so I'm gonna go ahead and just be pugnacious in case he somehow spawns around here. Repellent arrow? Okay. Now we gotta get Dorothy's shawl, as that's what we apparently missed as we were walking through. It was just hidden there in the dark. I would have never noticed. Okay, right through here. Is this... This must be Dorothy's shawl! Technically, it's Albert's, but he gave it as a gift, so it is Dorothy's shawl. Now, I'm the one that's doing the flub-dub. Alright. Now, let's start this boss battle. Get this part over with. It's been fun, but this guy's been the worst so far. And I'm sure it's gonna be even more heinous as we're going through.
Stupid wench! You think I'll let you interfere?
You can't beat me! I'll destroy you!
Yeah, none of your lip, little girl. You have your own destiny to accept.
My destiny!
You must die, Alicia!
Look at that high quality. That seal did not finish, it just stopped right on her forehead. Okay, we know where it happens from here. There we go. Corroder. Victims 31. Sentenced to 605 years. Basically a life sentence. Oh boy. He's gonna take a bit longer to take down.
There she is. Prepare to die.
I'm not gonna like this boss battle.
Damn it.
Oh, he's out.
There she is.
Oh, your arm. He's all of a sudden reads charge after being shot.
To die.
Okay, I got him trapped. Good news.
There she is.
Got him trapped again.
Prepare to die.
There she is.
There she is.
Okay, I gotta move. I noticed when he ever says, there she is, that's when he's about to attack.
There she is.
So I gotta like watch out every time he says
There
that.
she is. Prepare to die.
Yeah, she is. Say it again.
There she is.
You were asking for it.
There she is. Prepare to die.
Nah. There we go. Is this an automatic kill, or is it just gonna take a lot of his HP away? Killed him in like under 5 minutes. Oh, yep. There we go. Another serial killer down. I didn't expect to kill another one in part 3. What is this? Am I gonna get like an extra refill? Clover of Courage. Okay, we're gathering pieces. Yeah, I got the 5th one now. But we gotta go ahead and... this is the area, right? I gotta go through here. And I suppose I'm giving Dorothy her shawl, because that's a sentimental item. Oh yeah, I'm supposed to go here.
I can see. Albert! Albert!
Mother,
Albert!
I waited so long for you.
Remember this? Is the winter shawl you knitted for me?
Mother, I can see. I can see too.
Thank you, Elisa.
Thank you very much.
Dorothy, Albert, goodbye.
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 What is this? I thought it was gonna be another dream.
Quite a feat destroying 2 subordinates. The ruder strain appears especially strong within you, Alyssa.
Wait, that's the guy from part 1. Oh, I completely forgot about him. He didn't really click to mine. Who is he? Anywho, save game. I want to see what goes on from here. But, you know, in terms of, like, the story that's been going on, like the 2 stories that we dealt with so far, I'm really enjoying it. It has a really sentimental feel to it. Yeah, we'll continue without saving. That's my adamant, and I'm sticking to it. I know people say it's cheesy, but no, I'm liking it. But then again, I like everything when it comes to scenes. Unless it's beyond cheesy. Video editing wise. What is going on right now? Did we just hit North America? Wait, what is this funky music? I am bewildered right now. What in the world is this? This is not the clock tower I remember.
Alicia, this is no longer your home. This is the dark realm where I rule. In 2 hours the clock will strike midnight, and your 15th birthday will arrive.
So?
When that happens, you and I will become one, and together we will obtain eternal life.
Wait, I become immortal?
Birthday?
Are you looking forward to it? So am I, my dear. So am I. I can't wait. Soon we too.
I mean, if that's my
will be
birthday
united
wish, I'll take it.
forever. Alyssa, you might have defeated 2 of our number, but your mother was killed by a subordinate long ago.
No! You're lying! She can't!
If you don't believe me, you can go to hell and see for yourself.
This game is weird. Okay. So I think that's a good stopping point. That way we've seen one final cutscene. I wasn't going to end on a pitch black screen saying continue or whatever. Much rather just go to another cutscene like it did with the last part. Where are we now? The underworld? Alright. There we go. So I'll see you guys in part 4 of Clock Tower. Hopefully we run into some more bosses, because I kind of want to just get them over with. They're kind of a pain in the butt to deal with. I also want to record some other games too. I don't always want to do Clock Tower 3. Alright, stay awesome, Kitty Sabers.